get yourself into a place where you can write. There's a book, by the way, that I've never read a Stephen King novel, but somebody, Leanne Albrecht, in fact, who sings alto with me a lot, Leanne told me to read this book. He wrote a book, and it's by Stephen King, and it's called On Writing. And it's not a very long book, but it's just kind of his discipline of writing, and I really enjoyed that book. But basically he says, if you're going to be a writer, you need to find a room that has a lock on it and go there several hours a day. Just go there, lock the door, and write. And he'll go in there, and he won't leave until he's written 1,000 words. That's it, every single day. And here in Nashville, Tennessee, where I live, this is a city just filled up with songwriters. And, you know, every day there are hundreds and hundreds of songwriters going to a writing appointment from 10 till 1, another one from 2 to 5, another one from 7 to 10 at night, every single day. And they write, and they write, and they write, and they write. And that's why there's some great songs coming out, because people are disciplined about their craft. And if you're going to be a songwriter, you need to learn to be disciplined in your craft. You need to spend time. Don't just write and settle for the first thing that comes out. And we, as Christians, you know, because we've not been in this competitive world of songwriting, you're praying one day and a song comes to you and, you think, oh my goodness, God gave me this song. And sometimes I say, you know, it's like God crumpled up a song. No, that's not a good one. He throws it out and we grab it and think this is a great song. So we're going to write this song, and we settle for the first thing that comes out, and it's not great. You need to really be disciplined about your craft. Spend time doing it. Don't settle for the first thing that comes out. There was this, you know, as you know, the head of the label at Integrity, I was working with songwriters all the time. And this one songwriter came in, and a girl came in and said, I wrote this song, God gave me this song, and it's, praise you, Lord. Oh, I praise you, Lord. You're the one I adore. I said, it sounds a lot like, there she is, Miss America. There she is, our ideal. She goes, no, it doesn't. I said, yes, it does. In fact, it is that song. And, you know, it was a little, she had a teary moment, and it was, you know, it wasn't fun for her to hear that. But, hey, it happens to the best of us. I mean, I was writing a song one day at my house, and if I could, I had this vision of thousands of people getting out of their wheelchairs being healed. It was a song about healing. Boy, it was powerful. And I was convinced the Holy Spirit just gave me this beautiful melody and this song, and I was playing it. Like that, you know. Anyway, one of my children walked through the door. It was Michael. Walked through the piano room with a peanut butter sandwich and a glass of milk, and he said, oh, hey, Dad, playing theme from Lion King, huh? And I kind of, what? Oh my gosh. And I said, get out of here, don't come back. No, I didn't, but it was like this revelation, like, oh my gosh, I just plagiarized a song, and I felt so stupid. Elton John got there before I did, you know? And I never wrote this song, but hey, it was an embarrassing moment for me. It happens. It'll happen to you. Again, don't get too worried about it. And when people point that out to you, it's going to be an embarrassing moment. You say, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to plagiarize, but I guess I did. Hey, move on. Like I said, you got to have leather skin. Move on to the next thing. Write the next song. You've got to keep writing.